Learn to Relax Complete Program for Reducing the Harmful Effects of Tension and Stress. By Gordon Rosenberg. Disclaimer. The information and exercises presented in this relaxation program are provided for informational and educational purposes only, and should not be considered as medical advice, whether towards diagnosis or treatment of a health problem or disease, or for prescribing medication. This program is not intended to heal you of serious illness or injury. If you have, or feel you may have, a medical problem, contact your physician or other qualified healthcare provider. I assume no responsibility for how the information provided here is used. It's always advisable for you to seek any assistance you may need at any time during the practice of any of these exercises. This includes mental or therapeutic assistance, if the energies, memories or emotions which may be released are more than you can deal with on your own. It's my hope that you can be fully in touch with yourself each step of the way and determine your proper use of the program, and that you'll find it to be supportive of your life and growth. I do not recommend that you ever do any form of movement or other activity which may be painful, strenuous, or in any other way discomforting. As with any course of study, I recommend that you use what seems helpful to you and discard the rest. Introduction, Relaxation and Healing. I've practiced the techniques in this book myself for many years, and I've used them with great results with hundreds of clients in my healing practice. I've found that by practicing these exercises regularly, a person can greatly reduce the effects of stress on the body and can make their life more balanced and peaceful. I believe that learning to relax deeply is clearly one of the best things you can do for your body, your mind, and your soul. Many studies now show conclusively that stress and tension are major contributing factors in most illnesses. You can learn to let your body relax and ease debilitating pain, tension, and any number of other sensations and harmful conditions. When you let go of negative emotions and stress, you begin to feel places where you've blocked energy for a long time. You learn to sense your body more. When you sense your body, you get in touch with chronic conditions which may have been blocking the flow of natural energy for years. Gradually, you may learn to give up things that have been keeping you from being more healthy. You may learn that it's not okay to ignore your body. You may learn that our bodies need our attention in some ways, and that they need to be left alone to do their work in other ways. Relaxation is an important key to the entire healing process. If one isn't relaxed, the body isn't able to sense itself enough to be healthy. When you relax, the body is more free to achieve a higher level of health. Whatever healthy things you may be doing for your body now, it will be quite beneficial if you can learn to relax more fully. You can combine this program with whatever program or techniques you're presently doing and see how they may work together. You don't need to give up your present fitness or treatment program to learn to relax. I present suggestions for how you may incorporate these exercises into a simple daily routine. Ultimately, it's for you to decide how you may apply this program in your life. Throughout this program, you may find your body changing considerably. You may notice places where your body is letting go of stress or sensation. You may find that you can move more fluidly, or with more of a sense of self-control or centeredness. These are all indicators that your body is freeing up and gaining more of a sense of itself, and they're ways to know that the exercises are working for you. Even the most subtle, seemingly inactive exercise can bring about great changes within the body. Visualization processes such as I use will assist you in gaining control of the most subtle body processes at a level where you're free to accept beneficial changes. The kind of relaxation I guide can help a person learn to release many harmful energies from the body, energies such as fear, tension, stress, anger, grief, and all emotions. When we learn to release negative sensations and blocked energies from our bodies, we can become more free of pain, or fear, or any number of other sensations. We can begin to release these feelings and sensations by wanting it to happen and by practicing powerful techniques such provided in this program. This program integrates many techniques into an easy-to-follow and easy-to-do format. I hope it will serve you in discovering what you have been carrying in your body and how you may release it to be more fully centered and balanced in your present form. Relaxation is our normal state. We just learn to be unrelaxed here. We can relearn how to be relaxed again. Learning how to relax isn't all hard work. Yes, it can be difficult at times, especially if you're just starting to get in touch with places in the body where you've carried tension for a long time. When you begin to let go of that tension, you may go through periods of frustration, or discomfort. Yet, it's possible to move through these stages fairly rapidly, and reach a place where you can sense your body and let it relax. The exercises provided in this program can definitely help you learn to relax. They're designed to keep you in an experiential mode, rather than just processing information. Our minds are too busy most of the time as it is. These techniques will help you learn to release negative energies and work through emotions and negativity as they come up. We can learn to release tension by feeling it, by becoming more aware of it. Throughout this program, you will have many opportunities to strengthen this awareness. You may find soon you can actually relax your body quite deeply and quite rapidly by bringing awareness to each part that's speaking to you in some way. We usually allow tension to be in our bodies, because we don't know it's there. We may even believe that it's normal to have tension in our bodies, that we just have to accept it as a normal part of life. But it isn't normal to be tense. It's normal to be relaxed. We may need to learn to relax, just as we've learned to be tense. What might it be like if your body were relaxed, if you weren't stressed in any way? For many of us, this isn't even possible to imagine. We've been tense and tight for so long. But it is possible to learn to relax. When we hold tension in our bodies, we hold back the flow of life force energy, the energy which is intended to flow naturally through our bodies with each breath and each movement. Our health is largely dependent on a free flow of this energy through our bodies. Often, when we hold back life force energy in our bodies and don't allow it to release naturally, we experience illness or injury. Many of the problems we have with our bodies are the result of holding on to stagnant, or used up, energy. For instance, if you hold too much stagnant energy in your heart, you can develop heart problems. And so on, for each part of the body. When you release enough old energy, you begin to feel what it's like to be fully in your body. You learn to let go of tension and return to your normal and relaxed state. I hope this book may help you do that. Chapter 1, Relaxing can be fun. Relaxing isn't all hard work. Yes, it can be difficult at times, especially if you're just starting to get in touch with places where you've carried fear or tension for a long time. When you begin to open up to the energies in your body, you may go through a period of frustration, or discomfort. Yet, it's possible to move through this stage fairly rapidly, and reach a place where you can sense your body and learn to relax. This program is designed to help you get in touch with places where you carry tension, fear and other emotions. The exercises provided in this book can definitely help you learn to relax. They're designed to keep you in an experiential mode, rather than just processing information. Our minds are too busy most of the time as it is. These techniques will help you learn to release negative energies and work through emotions and negativity as they come up. Here's a simple technique that's part of several of the coming exercises. Try this, take a moment and feel where there's tension in your body. Just feel your body and see if there's a particular place that's bothering you. Let any such place come into your awareness. Every time you do this, you may find new areas. That's okay. Each of us is different from one moment to the next. For a moment, focus on whatever area that you're feeling. If you're aware of tension there, see if you can get some of the tension to release, just by focusing on it. We can learn to release tension by feeling it, by becoming more aware of it. Throughout this program, you will have many opportunities to strengthen this awareness. You may find soon that you can actually relax your body quite deeply and quite rapidly by bringing awareness to each part that's speaking to you somehow. We usually allow tension to be in our bodies, because we don't know it's there. We may even believe that it's normal to have tension in our bodies, that we just have to accept it as a normal part of life. But it isn't normal to be tense. It's normal to be relaxed. We may need to learn to relax, just as we've learned to be tense. What might it be like if your body were relaxed, if you weren't stressed in any way? For many of us, this isn't even possible to imagine. We've been tense and tight for so long. But it is possible to learn to relax. When we hold tension in our bodies, we hold back the flow of life force energy, the energy which is intended to flow naturally through our bodies with each breath and each movement. Our health is largely dependent on a free flow of this energy through our bodies. Often, when we hold back life force energy in our bodies and don't allow it to release naturally, we experience illness or injury. Many of the problems we have with our bodies are the result of holding on to stagnant, or used up, energy. For instance, if you hold too much stagnant energy in your heart, you can develop heart problems. And so on, for each part of the body. When you release enough old energy, you begin to feel what it's like to be fully in your body. You learn to let go of tension and return to your normal and relaxed state. Exercise 1, Letting Go. Welcome to the first exercise of my relaxation program. I hope it helps you relax. Even a small amount in the beginning is fine. I'll introduce this first exercise with this wonderful testimonial I received as an email message several years ago from a young man who discovered and tried it online. I've received many such rewarding messages. I believe this one especially tells better than I ever could the great value of learning to relax. After completing exercise 1, a remarkable thing happened to me. For the first time, I got my pulse down to 70. I have heart problems and high blood pressure, and I'm so worried because I'm only 21. All my life my pulse has been at 90 or above. I feel so wonderful. I sat here in front of my computer and cried because I've never felt my pulse slow down so much, and I realized I had control. Thank you so much. Incredible. Common name withheld. Following is this exercise in written form. You may choose to have someone read it to you aloud while you practice it. Or you may download an audio version at my site www.authorsden.com/source. When you do this exercise and all others in this series, it's helpful if you're in a place where it's fairly quiet around you, and you have nothing else on which to focus. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position, and close your eyes if it feels right to you. Begin paying particular attention to your breath. Take 2 or 3 deep, slow breaths as I speak to you. Pause, let your breath move slowly, and as freely as possible, through your body. Feel the air entering your body as deeply as you can. Relax and let your breath move through all parts of you. Let yourself begin to relax. Just let go of any thoughts you may be holding on to, anything from your day, any worries, any concerns. Let go of any thoughts about the past, or the future. Just let them go for now. Let go of any sensations that may arise. Let go of whatever you may feel yourself holding on to, any thoughts, or feelings, or concerns, anything that may keep you from relaxing. Let yourself sink slowly into the place where you're sitting or lying. Let go as much as you can and relax into that place. You may feel energy flowing through your body. Relax and let that energy flow. Imagine that this energy can help you let go of anything that's not benefiting your body. Just let go and let the energy move fully through you. Imagine that you're relaxing even more deeply. If you feel any particular place in your body, let that part relax more deeply. If your awareness comes to any spot, let that place relax. Let this gentle wave of relaxation move more deeply through your entire body. Just let the energy flow down through your body. Let go of anywhere you may feel yourself holding on. Let go any fears or concerns which may arise. Let go of anything that may not be serving you. Just let go of everything. Take a moment now and stay in this space. Allow the energy to move through your body. There's nowhere to go and nothing to do. Just let yourself relax deeply for this time. Stay there in that space for as long as you like. When you feel ready, begin returning to the room. See if you can retain this relaxed state as you come slowly back into the room around you. When you're ready, open your eyes, and continue letting go of whatever you've been feeling. Let go of any sensation that may be up in your body. Let go of this exercise. Be certain you're fully back in your body before getting up and resuming your normal functioning. And see if you can remain a bit more relaxed through your day. This completes exercise 1 of this program. After the exercise, how did you like this exercise? Did you find it helping you get in touch with anything in your body? Don't worry if you didn't feel very much yet. There's plenty of time to work with these exercises. You can go back to them individually anytime you want, after you finish the lesson. I recommend that you do these exercises as often as you can, especially in the beginning, while you're learning this work. You may begin to notice places in your body where you hold on. We're all full of sensations, full of emotions, all the time. It just takes time, and a bit of effort, to begin to discover places that hold these sensations, and to learn to release them. Letting go is not an easy process. We've all spent many years holding on tightly to all that's inside us. It can take quite some time to learn to let go of everything we no longer need to hold. Know that as you begin to learn the art of deep relaxation, it will work for you to whatever degree you open to it. Releasing tension in the body is as easy as becoming aware of it and forming the intent to let it go. Chapter 2, It's okay to feel the body. Yes, it's okay to feel the body. Does this seem an obvious statement? Of course, we can feel our bodies. Yet, we're often trained from an early age not to feel our bodies in many ways. This may be because somebody around us thought it wasn't right to feel our bodies. It may be because we ourselves decided for one reason or another not to feel our bodies. It may be because we suffered some kind of abuse that convinced us not to feel our bodies. For whatever reason, we've often decided it's not something we want to do. The problem here is that if we don't feel our bodies, we're not healthy. A healthy body needs to know that it's being acknowledged, that it's being given the things it needs to keep it healthy. Our bodies know what they want, what they need to be healthy. If we listen to them, we can know what to give them. Our bodies need rest, and food, and other things. They can tell us these things. If we listen, we can give them what they need. Does this sound preposterous? That your body can tell you what it needs. Why? Why shouldn't your own body be able to tell you its needs? After all, it's your body. Why shouldn't it know what to tell you? Bodies do tell us these things, but we often don't listen. We need to learn to listen to what our bodies tell us. The following exercise may help you learn to sense your body better and to refrain from judging what you hear or feel inside. Exercise 2, Noticing Tension in the Body. Welcome to the second exercise of this series. This exercise is to help you notice places where you carry stress or tension in your body, and to help you allow that stress and tension to release, naturally and easily. Following is this exercise in written form. You may choose to have someone read it to you aloud while you practice it. Or you may download an audio version at my site www.authorstone.com/source. When you do this exercise and all others in this series, it's helpful if you're in a place where it's fairly quiet around you, and you have nothing else on which to focus. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position, and close your eyes if it feels right to you. I'd like you to begin now to explore getting in touch with a place where there's a particular tension, or a feeling of stress, in your body. As you do this, remember to let go of, as much as you can, whatever comes up in your body, as you did in exercise #1. This time, also, I'd like you to pay particular attention to the kind of energy you're feeling in your body. Take a moment now and begin to feel where there may be tension in your body. Just feel your body however you can, to the best of your ability. There's no right way to do this exercise, it's about feeling whatever you do in your body. See if you can notice any place that may be bothering you for whatever reason. You may feel this place as tension, or stress, or some kind of emotion, or as a general tightness or discomfort. Whatever you may feel, let yourself experience it as fully as possible. Don't try to change it in any way. For this moment, just take time to feel it as fully as you can. Now, look for a second place where you feel tension or stress in your body. Take a few moments to feel that place as fully as you can. Every time you do this exercise, you may find new areas of stress or tension. That's fine. Each of us is different from one moment to the next. We hold stress in different places at different times. The important thing for this exercise is that you're learning to notice it. Continue seeking new places where you may feel tension or discomfort of some kind. Each time you find another place, just focus on the feeling there for a moment. Keep your focus there for a few moments, then move on to another place. I'll give you some time here to explore for new places of sensation in your body. Now that you have had some time to learn this simple exercise, I'd like you to try this. Return to the first place you noticed, or if you prefer you may go to another place that you found along the way. One that may be particularly tight or stressful in this moment. You may have discovered a place where you hold a deeper tension as you allowed yourself to go deeper into the exercise. Working with the place you've chosen, hold your focus there for a moment and see if it has anything to tell you. Just pay attention to this place, and let any information, or sensation, or feeling, come to you. Now, see if you can feel some of the tension they're releasing, just by focusing on it. We can learn to release tension by feeling it, by becoming more aware of it. Awareness itself can be a great beginning to releasing tension and stress. You can take some time now to move your focus around your body. Do this process now for as long as you want, feeling places that come to you, and each time allowing them to release some of the tension that may be there. Remember not to try to force the area to change in any way, but rather to let your awareness be there. Just relax and let that place soften or release on its own. I'll provide some peaceful sounds for a few moments to assist you. You can do this exercise whenever you want, for a few minutes to an hour at a time, systematically going through your body, releasing tension and stress wherever you find it. It can be a very powerful and very simple way to relax and get in touch with places that need to release stress from your body. When you feel ready, begin returning to the room. See if you can retain this relaxed state as you come slowly back into the room around you. When you're ready, open your eyes, and continue letting go of whatever you've been feeling. Let go of any sensation that may be up in your body. Let go of this exercise. Be certain you're fully back in your body before getting up and resuming your normal functioning. And see if you can remain a bit more relaxed through your day. This completes exercise 2 of this program. You may want to repeat this exercise whenever you want, or move on to the next exercise if you feel ready. I wish you a relaxing day. After the exercise, did you like this exercise? I recommend you do it anytime you can, make it part of your daily practice if you can. Each time you do it, you might take notes about your experience. Begin to pay attention to what's going on in your body, and keep track of it, so you can see your progress. Before you know it, you may see that it's okay to feel your body. You may learn that no matter what you may have been told about it, you can learn to feel your body more, and to get in touch with places where you hold tension and anything else that doesn't serve you. Chapter 3, Sensing Self. Most of us talk to ourselves most of the time. Often, we even talk to our bodies. But we usually don't listen very well. We may be constantly asking ourselves what we want to do. But we don't listen to what our bodies tell us. It takes practice to learn to listen to the body. We have to learn that the body has interesting, even important, things to tell us. My favorite technique for learning to listen to the body is very simple. There are many variations with many names. For our purposes here, I'll call it direct sensing. Here's how it works. To do this technique, all you have to do is take some time and pay attention to what you're doing. As you walk around the house, for instance, watch what you're doing. Follow your actions, and see what your body, or your mind, has to say about them. Just observe, and see what you hear. What is your body telling you? Ask your body to tell you things. Let the answers come to you. Don't hold them back because you may think they're a little weird, or something. It may be difficult to do this process at first. We're not very good at listening to ourselves. We may feel strange doing it. But I encourage you to give it a try, to practice it for a while and see how it goes. Usually, the answers you get will have something to do with what you're doing at that moment. This is because our bodies and our minds are pretty much in tune with each other whether we know it or not. We're in tune with ourselves enough that our minds know what our bodies are doing. And our minds keep us busy thinking about what we're doing. However, you can learn to let go of some of this thought process. It's not necessary to be constantly thinking about what we're doing. It may be good to keep our minds on many of the things we're doing, such as driving, or operating heavy equipment, or even chewing. But it's also good if we can learn to let go of the constant thought process that often accompanies everything we do. To let go and let the mind rest. We can learn to listen to our bodies by first listening to the mind, by letting the mind say what it has to say. We can do this without feeling the need to act on these thoughts at all. We can learn to let go of our thoughts. We can let go of the need to control the body. We can let the body do what it's doing, and talk with the mind. We can even converse directly with the mind whenever we want. We can ask it questions, and we can get answers. We can learn that it's okay to hear whatever we hear even if the mind sometimes has strange things to tell us. With practice, we can learn to be mindful. We can learn to pay attention to what the mind is saying. Interestingly enough, when we pay attention to the mind, we can actually learn to let go of the need to talk to it so often. We can let the mind speak to us when it has something to tell us, and we can ignore everything that doesn't seem important. Eventually, when you do this technique, the mind's chatter will begin to calm down. You won't have to listen to it all the time. You'll be able to focus more on what you're doing. You'll become more mindful. When you listen to yourself better, you learn to access places where you hold messages inside. Many of these messages are important, and are waiting for you to discover them. You can learn to let the mind access these places for you, and you can learn to listen for them. Try the next exercise now, and see if it helps you to let go of the need to constantly listen to the mind's chatter. Exercise 3, Stilling the Mind. Welcome to this powerful, yet very simple, exercise. Following is this exercise in written form. You may choose to have someone read it to you aloud while you practice it. Or you may download an audio version at my site www.authorsden.com/source. When you do this exercise and all others in this series, it's helpful if you're in a place where it's fairly quiet around you, and you have nothing else on which to focus. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position, and close your eyes if it feels right to you. Once again, just allow your body to relax. Wherever you're sitting or lying, allow your body to sink into that place. Begin to let go of whatever you've been holding on to. Let your mind begin to relax. Just let go and let your mind relax. Now, begin to relax even deeper. Let the energy flow through your body and relax. Let go of whatever you're holding on to that keeps your mind busy. Let go of whatever is in your mind. Just continue letting go, and not holding back. Let go of whatever comes up. Let go and relax. Let go and feel whatever is in your body. Feel any sensations, any emotions, any thoughts. Feel anything that comes and goes. Let go and feel whatever is in your body. Just let go and feel your body more deeply. Let go and feel anything that's in your body. Don't judge, or hold back. Just feel the sensations as they come and go. Now, begin to pay particular attention to your mind. What thoughts are there? Are there any sensations that go along with the thoughts? Are there particular awarenesses? Are there any sensations that you don't like? Do you know what your mind is telling you? Is it telling you to relax? Is it telling you to be still in some way? Or does it want you to be active right now? Maybe your mind doesn't want you to be still at all. Maybe it wants you to be busy. Most of our minds want us to be busy most of the time. They have a hard time being still. Would you like to listen to your mind right now and be busier? If so, maybe you should be busier. Maybe that's what your mind really wants you to do. You might try being busy for a moment, and see how that feels. If it's what your mind really wants, it may be right. But if you feel like your mind wants you to be quieter and you're trying to be more active, you may notice some discomfort when you're busy. If you feel like you should rest and not let your mind control you, then you may be right. Maybe you should just rest for a moment, and not let your mind tell you what to do. It may feel really good to do little for a time. Maybe that would be really good for you. Just to rest and do nothing. You may choose to let go of anything that's going on in your mind. You may let your mind wander and not worry about it at all. Maybe you could just stop worrying about what your mind is doing, and let it go wherever it wants. Just letting the mind go where it wants to, and not holding on to any of it. Letting go of whatever is in your mind. Just letting the thoughts flow through. Coming and going. Letting go of anything that the mind is holding on to. Letting go, and letting the thoughts go where they want. Just letting go. This is all there is to working with the mind in this way. At least in the beginning. There is just letting go and letting the mind have its own way. Just letting go and letting the mind go wherever it wants to. We can't control the mind. We can only let go of it. Let go and let it have its way. Ultimately, you may get really good at following the mind's thoughts, and even influencing them in some way. But now, in the beginning, just let the mind have its way and go wherever it wants. Coming. Going. Letting go. Let the mind go. Let it have its thoughts. Coming. Going. Letting go. Just wandering about wherever it wants. Just coming. Going. Letting go. See what it feels like to continue this simple process for a few minutes. Be sure to take plenty of time to get centered and balanced in your body, before you attempt to get up or do anything physical. After the exercise, did you discover how busy your mind is? Most people find this out during this exercise. You probably already knew your mind was busy most of the time. You may not have known that it's possible to quiet it. Do you realize now that your mind doesn't have to be so busy? That there's another way of doing life? If you do these exercises regularly, your mind will simply begin to relax. You won't have such a need to check in with your mind every moment. You'll learn to wait until it's important. Then you can ask your mind what you need to know. Eventually, the entire energy in your body may shift. You may find that you can release all the energy you've been carrying in your body and allow the body to relax. Your body will know that it can do the things it needs to do, without interference from the mind. Of course, the mind must stay involved in all aspects of our lives. But it doesn't need to be in control. This exercise is about letting go of control. As with the other exercises presented here, I welcome you to do this one often, and see if eventually your mind begins to calm down. Then, you'll be ready for later lessons in which we ask you to listen to the mind really closely, and begin to trust that you're hearing things of real value. Chapter 4, Stress and How It Affects Your Body. Stress can have a powerful, and not so beneficial, effect on our bodies. Generally, we don't know how to release stress, because either we haven't been taught about it, or we pretty much ignore it and go about our lives. Well, ignorance is not bliss, especially not in matters that involve stress and our bodies. If we don't do something about the stress in our bodies, it just stays in there and causes any number of potentially serious conditions to occur. Stress is now credited with being directly involved in most major illnesses, and is no doubt a contributing factor in accidents and other negative things that happen to us. We don't know how to release stress largely because we don't understand it. If we did understand it, and see all that it's doing to us, we'd probably be more concerned about it. Stress causes cancer, ulcers, heart attacks, mental disorders, even the common cold. It contributes to virtually any illness you can name. This is why it's so critical to learn to relax the body and let go of the effects of stress. Most everything we do in our lives can bring us stress, even the good things. We can take on stress about things we're really enjoying. We can be afraid good things will end, or worried about how they're going. Think about ways you've responded to a fun occasion. Wasn't there at least some stress involved? It's usually there in virtually everything we do, and this program can help you release stress that you have taken on from anything. Yet, most of our focus here is on the kind of stress you get from the bad things in your life. I believe the things we try to avoid cause our most harmful stress. We take on this kind of stress when we see all the negative possibilities. We see what may happen to us, we worry about it, and we store all this worry, this stress, in the body. Sometimes, these things actually do happen to us, and then we have even more stress to store in the body. The more we store, the more the body suffers. We don't come here to take on and hold stress in the body. We come here to be relaxed. Our bodies know how to relax, when we give them the chance. We learn to take on stress and all its harmful effects. The process by which we learn to take on stress is very complicated, and can vary greatly from one person to the another. You may store stress for one reason, I may hold it for another. The key point is that you can learn to let go of stress. You don't have to hold on to it. If you do hold on to it, especially in large amounts, you will suffer from it. It will cause distress in the body. When you let it go, you give the body a chance to return to its normal state. As long as there's stress in your body, it will cause distress to one degree or another. You can learn to let go of stress and minimize its harmful effects. Some of us seem to be better at this than others. I suspect this ability is directly related to a capacity to let go of our emotions and not hold on to everything that happens to us. A good way to begin letting go of stress is to practice noticing its effects, such as what it feels like to hold it in the body. Then, you must take some action to reduce what you hold on to. The following exercise will help you learn to do both. Exercise 4. Letting go of stress. This exercise is designed to help you feel your body more deeply, and to help you discover places where you're carrying excess energy in your body. Following is this exercise in written form. You may choose to have someone read it to you aloud while you practice it. Or you may download an audio version at my site www.authorsden.com/source. When you do this exercise and all others in this series, it's helpful if you're in a place where it's fairly quiet around you, and you have nothing else on which to focus. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position, and close your eyes if it feels right to you. Pay particular attention to your breathing. See what it feels like to let your breathing come and go. Don't try to control it in any way. Just let it come and go. Let your breath be easy. No need to control it at all. Just let it come and go. Now, begin to relax even deeper. Just let go and relax. Let your energy come and go. Let your energy release. Let go of whatever may come up in your body, and just let yourself relax. Let your breathing come easily. Just continue letting go. Let go of whatever may come up in your body. Let go of any sensation, any fear, any feeling of despair, or unhappiness. Just let go of whatever may come up, and let the energy flow through your body. Let go, and let the energy flow. Don't hold anything back. Just let it flow. Now, go deeper into your body. Let the energy flow through more deeply. Notice if any place in your body is holding on to anything particularly tightly. Do you feel pain anywhere? Or tension? Or anything deeply? Do you feel energy that needs to release in some way? If so, can you begin letting go in that place? Can you let go of all the energy in that place? Can you let go of the tension? Can you just keep letting go? It's possible to let go of all the energy in your body in this way. All you need to do is continue letting go. Let go of whatever is blocking your progress. Let go of whatever is blocking you. Don't hold on at all. Just continue letting go. Go to another place in your body now. Find another place where there may be pain, or tension, or fear. Just go into that place and see what, if anything, it may have to tell you. Look at it and see what it has for you. Can it tell you something? Can it show you something? Maybe it's a feeling. Or a sensation. Is there something that feeling or sensation has for you? Can you look at it and see anything in particular? If so, what does it mean? What does that place have to tell you? Just let that energy go now and see what it has to say to you. The sensation can leave, if it's ready. You don't have to hold on to it. Just let the energy go, and see if you can notice a new feeling in that place. Can you let go of some of the stress, or tension, or fear? Can you let go of whatever is holding you back in that place? Can you let go of anything that's there? Sometimes, we hold on to things because we don't know how to release them. Can you learn to release what you're holding onto in this way? Does it feel possible to let go of that place you've been feeling? Can you let go of any tension, or fear, that's in that place? Can you just let go? Can you let go and feel your body more in that place? What would it be like to feel your body, and see what's there? What would it be like to feel your body and let go of anything that's happening in it? Can you begin to do this? To feel many places in your body, and just let go of whatever is there. Can you feel your body and get in touch with places where there's fear, or tension, or grief, or stress? Just letting go and feeling the places that hurt. Or where you can feel tension in some way. Just let go now and feel the tension releasing from your body. Go into your body one more time and see what it feels like to release tension. To let go and release whatever needs to release. Continue letting go in this way until you feel ready to complete the exercise and return to the space around you. Be sure to take plenty of time to get centered and balanced in your body, before you attempt to get up or do anything physical. After the exercise, did that exercise help you feel places in your body where you hold too much stress? It should at least have helped you feel that there are places that aren't quite right. Now, don't let this realization cause you to worry even more, and maybe hold on to even more stress. That's not the intention here at all. The important thing is that you're beginning to take action to become more aware of the stress in your body. You're learning that if you pay attention to your body, you can begin learning how to release all that you don't need. You'll learn in time that stress is no different than anything else you don't need in your body. All you need to do is notice it, and begin to learn how to release it. Chapter 5, Awareness, Key to Releasing Emotions. What is awareness? Awareness, as I'm using it here, means knowing what's going on in your body, and being willing to do something about it. This kind of awareness is the key to any healing program. Relaxation and awareness go hand in hand to help us be more healthy. Our happiness is dependent on our ability to be healthy, and to think healthy. The more aware you are, the healthier you'll no doubt be. Most of us don't know what's happening in our bodies most of the time. We're caught up in other things and have no idea what's really happening inside us. In this program, you're learning how to pay attention to your body. You're learning to let go of stress and tension and to be in touch with places where you hold energies you need to release. You're learning to let go of anything that doesn't benefit you. You're learning what many healing disciplines, such as Ayurveda, have taught people for centuries, that is, that the means to healing is based on one's own understanding of what's happening in one's body. Unfortunately, most of us in today's world have either forgotten this, or we just ignore it. Yet, it's possible to get back in touch with the body by beginning to understand how the body functions. We have that ability within us. Each of us can begin to sense the body more, because we're made to sense the body. We just get away from doing it. We forget what it's like to really feel the body. In this chapter and its exercise, you'll get the chance to feel the body more deeply by moving energy through the heart and letting go of places where you may feel stress or tension. Before you do the exercise, I'd like to tell you more about how the body and the mind can work together for health, and how, unfortunately, they often get in each other's way. The body responds to suggestions from the mind. Everything the body does must pass through the mind. Most of this passes through without us having conscious knowledge of it. But some of it we do know about, and when we know about it, it's possible for us to stop, or affect, it in some way. This is how our emotions, for example, can stop the body from doing what it needs to do to be healthy. Emotions are usually lodged somewhere in the body, and when the body releases them, the mind can decide whether or not to pay attention to them. Ideally, the mind lets the emotions pass through and release from the body. But sometimes, for one reason or another, the mind latches onto an emotion and holds it, not letting it release from the body. This causes stress in the system, because the body is supposed to let go of emotions and everything else it doesn't need. By the time a held-in emotion is finally released, it can do considerable damage to the physical system. When the body holds on to an emotion too long, it doesn't function normally. The emotion causes stress and doesn't release until the mind tells it to release. Therefore, the mind acts as an adverse control on the entire system. I'm teaching you to be more aware, because without awareness a person can't get in touch with places in the body where these emotions are buried. And without awareness, a person can't stay out of the way and let the emotions release. Releasing the emotion is the normal thing. Holding on to the emotion is abnormal. It's important to know that every time you release an emotion, it's helping you to heal. Emotions aren't supposed to stay buried in the body. The body has to release the emotion in order to be able to clear out stress. How does a person develop this awareness? Awareness begins with noticing. The next stage is taking action to enhance that awareness. And the third stage is letting the body take control of your life. Yes, letting the body take control of your life. Sounds scary? It is for most people. In fact, most people don't let the body take control of even its own life. They try to control the body. They're afraid that if they were to trust the body to control itself, that it would get out of control. That they wouldn't be able to keep it in line. Can we trust the body to control itself? What if the body went off and did something stupid? Or dangerous? What if the body can't be trusted to do what it needs to do to be safe? Unfortunately, this is what most of us are taught, that the body doesn't know what it needs and can't be trusted. We're taught that if we do trust our bodies, we'll be sorry. You know, the body will get sick. It'll get distressed. It'll just fall apart. So we try to keep a tight rein on our bodies. We try to control them in one way or another. We think we're smart enough to keep our bodies under lock and key. But we don't know how to keep our bodies under control. We don't know what our bodies need. We don't even know that's going on inside our bodies most of the time. We just try to control something we don't understand. We don't even know how our bodies stay alive. Scientists tell us there are thousands of things happening in our bodies each second. How many of these things can you name? Do you know what's really happening in your body at this moment? Probably not, but don't feel bad. Most of us don't know very much that's happening inside us. We're really not supposed to know everything that's happening in our bodies. We are, however, supposed to know when our bodies hurt, and maybe even why they're hurting. We're supposed to know how to help them stop hurting. We're supposed to know how to help our bodies heal when they're sick. We're supposed to know what it means to feel certain things in the body, such as pain, or tension, or fear, or grief. These are all messages about ourselves. These are messages that we need to be doing something differently, or that we need to be in touch with something that will help us heal. We can learn to live here better by paying attention to the body and doing what it says, instead of keeping it from speaking and ignoring it when it does. The body and the mind are intended to function as one. Our minds aren't supposed to control our bodies. Minds don't know what bodies need. Bodies know what bodies need, and they need to be able to tell us. Our bodies and our minds can function together for our total fulfillment. It's what we came here to do. Before our bodies got ignored, and our minds took over. Our bodies often get ignored because our minds have decided that they know what's best for the entire organism. But you can learn to do it differently. You can listen to your body and let it tell you what it needs. Minds are very well equipped for listening. They can learn to listen to the body and help it get what it needs. They can learn to assist the body, instead of trying to run the show. In this exercise, see if you can better learn how to let the mind and body work together. Exercise 5, Getting in touch with the heart. Following is this exercise in written form. You may choose to have someone read it to you aloud while you practice it. Or you may download an audio version at my site www.authorsden.com/source. When you do this exercise and all others in this series, it's helpful if you're in a place where it's fairly quiet around you, and you have nothing else on which to focus. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position, and close your eyes if it feels right to you. To start this exercise, begin to relax as easily as you can. Don't push for anything to happen. Just feel the body and begin to let go. Just feel the energy in your body, and begin to let go. Don't worry about anything that may come up during this exercise. Just try to release it, and let it flow out of your body. Try not to worry about anything. Just let what you feel come up and release. Just feel it and begin to let it release further. I'd like for you to learn to feel your heart more during in this exercise. It's always okay to feel the heart. It's just like any other part of our body. But most of us don't think it's okay to feel the heart. We block the feelings there for some reason, but it's better if we feel the feelings in the heart, just like with any other part of the body. So I'd like you to try to feel the feelings in your heart. If there's fear there, then feel the fear. It's probably there for a good reason. It may need to release. Whatever it is that puts fear in the heart, the fear needs to release. It needs to release so we can be happier, so we can learn about ourselves. We may be holding back fear because we're afraid to feel something. Now it may be time to release it. By feeling the fear, we can learn to release it. We can learn to let go and feel whatever we need to feel. Go into your heart now, and see what's there. See what you may need to release. See if you can let go of anything you've been holding on to. See if you can let go of anything that's not normal, anything that's not you. See if there are parts of you that you need to release, parts that no longer serve you. Then just let them release. Nothing you need to keep will release in this process. Only the things that need to go will go. Let go now, and see what you don't need, see what wants to release. Just continue letting go of anything you don't need. Let go and breathe into the heart. Let go and let the breath go fully through the heart. Just let the heart open up. Let it expand. Let it begin to release whatever it needs to release. Let go of whatever the heart is holding on to. Our hearts are very powerful places in our bodies. And like every other place, they need to release the tension they hold. They need to let go of whatever they're holding on to, and not hold back. They need to be free to express the energy they hold. To express it, and release whatever they need to release. You can learn to release tension in your heart, just like with everywhere else in your body. All you need to do is feel your heart and know that you can release whatever you can feel. Feel your heart now, and let go of whatever it doesn't need to be holding. It's just like in the previous exercises. Just feel your heart and release whatever is there. Feel your heart and release the tension. Feel your heart and release the fear. Let go of whatever you may be feeling, and just let the energy flow out of your body. Let go of anything that's not helping you. Just let go, and let the energy leave. Let go of anything you don't need to hold in your heart. Let go and let the energy go wherever it needs to. Just let go, and be free to express yourself. Send the energy wherever it needs to go. Just let go, and don't hold back. Let go and be free to express the energy however it needs to be expressed. Let the energy come out. Let it be free. The heart needs to release energy, just like the rest of the body. Just let go, and let the heart release. Let go. Feel the heart. And let go. Feel the body. And let go. Let go of everything you can in your body now. Let the heart release its souled energy. Let the body release its energy. Let go fully. Continue letting go as long as you need to. When you feel ready, simply return to the space around you. Feel your body more deeply for a moment. See if you've cleared anything out of your heart, or out of your body. Remember to take plenty of time after the exercise to be fully present in your body, before you attempt to get up or do anything physical. After the exercise, as you did this exercise, I hope you began to feel what it's like to let your mind and your body work in tandem with each other. Minds and bodies are made to work together. The mind isn't supposed to control the body, or vice versa. We're supposed to work as one unit. When the mind takes over control from the body, all kinds of negative things can happen. The body can actually become sick, because the mind is trying to control its functions in a way the mind doesn't know how to do. The mind may, for instance, tell the body to let go of pain by just ignoring it, when what really needs to happen is for the body to experience the pain and learn to release it. It's always best to sense the body, and let it decide what it really needs. Chapter 6: How Fear Controls Our Lives. We all carry fear in our bodies, and it's usually there to tell us we're holding on to something we don't need. Fear is a great way to learn that we don't need to be afraid of things. This probably sounds too simple. But it really is what fear is all about. We learn that we don't have to fear things by holding on to fear and seeing how it doesn't serve us. Eventually, we learn that we need to release fear in order not to be afraid anymore. The very act of being afraid, and choosing not to be, can help us release everything we need to release. Again, it's awareness that comes first, awareness of where we hold on to fear, and awareness of how to release it. You may carry fear in many places in your body. Are you aware of all these places? Probably not. You're probably not even aware that fear is the cause of much of the tension you feel in these places. You may think fear is just something you feel when you're frightened by something. But actually, fear is always there. It's causing you to feel tension, stress and other things, just because it's there. You hold on to fear, like you hold on to tension, because you don't know how to release it. To release fear, you must get in touch with the places where you hold it, and you must choose to consciously let it go. Unfortunately, the more fear we hold, the more we're afraid to look at it. We need to be ready to explore the fear in our bodies before we can go into it. This is where awareness comes in. The more aware you become of what you're holding in your body, the more you can see that fear is often the cause of it. Once you look at fear closely, it loses some of its power over you. You may begin to realize that most of what you fear can't really hurt you at all. You may still be fearing something that happened long ago, and you just haven't gotten in touch with it enough to release it. You may be afraid of something that's not even in your life anymore, and your body hasn't let go of it. Many times we don't even know what we're afraid of, we just hold on to the fear. As you become aware of the fears in your body, and their causes, you can learn to let go of anything that's blocking your energy. Why do all this work with freeing up your energy anyway? Look at it from this perspective: all the energy in the world is no good if you don't let it move through your body. Energy is supposed to be kept moving. Einstein said that energy is movement. The universe must have moving energy to be healthy. And just as with the universe, you need to have energy moving through your body to be healthy. When energy gets trapped, or stagnant, in your body, it's no better than anything else you hold inside you. Trapped energy becomes pain, or illness, or discomfort of some kind. And fear is one of the biggest causes of trapped energy in our bodies. To explore how fear keeps energy trapped in your body, try the next exercise. Exercise 6, Letting Go of Fear. Following is this exercise in written form. You may choose to have someone read it to you aloud while you practice it. Or you may download an audio version at my site www.authorsen.com/source. When you do this exercise and all others in this series, it's helpful if you're in a place where it's fairly quiet around you, and you have nothing else on which to focus. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position, and close your eyes if it feels right to you. Fear is based in the heart. At least much of what we normally experience as fear is something located in the heart. This sensation may not always seem like fear, but it can be fear nevertheless. In this exercise, I'd like you to go into your heart once again, as you did in the previous exercise. This time I'd like you to feel what's there, and then begin to let go of it more deeply. As you do so, I'd like you to see what it is that you really feel. See what's in your heart, and let go of anything that comes up. If you feel fear of any kind come up, just look at the fear. Don't try to change it in any way. Just look at it, and see what's there. Is there anything under the fear? If so, just feel the fear, and begin to see what's really under it. See what makes you afraid. Is it something that you once did? Something that you're still carrying in your heart? Do you hold an old experience there? Perhaps an old message about the way things once were? Or that they turned out other than you may have wanted? Are you still carrying something in your heart that doesn't belong there? Some old energy as a result of a past event? It's possible to let go of all the old energies in our hearts. We don't need to hold on to anything that isn't benefiting us. Begin to let go of anything else that doesn't feel healthy to hold in your heart. Let go of anything that's not serving you. You can let go of everything that isn't serving you. Why isn't it healthy to hold fear in the heart? Fear can block all kinds of normal processes from happening. It's healthy to let go of fear. For a moment, sense the energy that you usually feel in your heart. What does it feels like? Does it feel good? Does it feel bad? Would you like to release some of this energy? Now, breathe through the energy of the heart for a moment. Feel whatever is there. Let go of whatever you may have been holding there that you didn't want to feel. Let go and see what it feels like. Let go a little deeper, and see what this feels like. Let go and feel their heart in whatever way you need to feel it. Just let go and let the energy flow more fully through your body. Let the heart release what it needs to release. Let the body clear its old energy. Begin to clear the heart of whatever it doesn't need. Clearing the body takes only awareness. You can let go of what you don't need just by focusing on it for a moment. And by letting go. Don't hold on to tension. Don't hold on to fear. Just let go of whatever you don't need. Let go of everything that causes you grief, or stress, or tension. Let go and be what you are. Let go and clear your body of anything it doesn't need. Let go and feel the energy of the body releasing. For another moment, pretend that by feeling your heart, you can begin to clear all the grief out of your body. We all store grief in our hearts. It's virtually impossible to live here without holding grief of some kind in our hearts. It's just a physical fact of life. But it's not healthy to keep so much grief bottled up inside us. We need to learn to let go of it. Let go of some of that grief now. Imagine that you can feel grief in your heart, and that you can release it. This doesn't mean that you need to be emotional in some way. We can actually learn to release grief by feeling the energy of it, and by letting go of that energy. Grief carries a particular energy with it, just as all emotions do. You can learn to release grief, and fear, and all emotions, by feeling these energies, and then letting them go. If you feel energy in a particular way, and you know that it's grief, or fear, or any other emotion, you can begin to release it. Releasing the energy behind a particular emotion always helps us feel the body more. It helps us get in touch with places where we store negative energy in the body. To release this negativity, we need only to feel it, and let it go. Imagine once again that you can feel some kind of negativity in your body. Then let it go. You can do this exercise as many times as you want. Each time you do, you'll find new areas to work with and new emotions to clear. As you come back to your surroundings after the exercise, be sure to take plenty of time to get centered and balanced in your body, before you attempt to get up or do anything physical. After the exercise, this exercise can be very powerful for helping you get in touch with places where you carry fear. Don't worry too much about what may come up as you do these exercises. You're bound to access places where you carry fear or negative emotions. Just relax and let go of whatever you can, and use the exercises that work for you. You don't have to rush into any of this work. These exercises will help you strengthen the aspects you're working with, as you practice them. Eventually, you'll get to where you can go deeply into the causes of your body's discomfort. It will all come in time, if you're diligent and patient. For now, just do the exercises you feel called to do, and let the process take its own time. Chapter 7, Getting in Touch Your Essence. We're supposed to be happy in these bodies. Our bodies are supposed to feel good. I believe that to be healthy and happy, we must take positive steps. We need to teach ourselves to be healthy. We need to actively participate in our own healing process. We shouldn't sit idly by and let our bodies deteriorate. We can take positive action, no matter what our present physical condition. We can learn to be healthy. We can learn for ourselves how to be happier beings. I believe that if you give yourself a chance, you can learn to do all this. I also believe that to get in touch with the body, and to learn what the body has to tell us, we must first get in touch with the places that we can't see. This includes getting in touch with one's spirit. Now, I know this word spirit can mean lots of things. I have no interest in defining what spirit is for you. But I do believe that you must accept the possibility that there's more to you than meets the eye, if you're to benefit fully from this program. This is because this program uses unseen energies to help you clear other unseen energies from your body. It helps you clear tension, and grief, and all the other things you've been working with up to now. As I'm sure you've discovered, to clear these energies, you pretty much need to accept that they exist. Seeing these energies as part of the body, and getting in touch with spirit, can really help you learn to release them. My own definition for spirit is, that greater part of us that though we may not fully understand it, is always there offering us its help. I believe we all have a spirit. That we all have our own ways of seeing, or understanding, ourselves on a deep level. I believe we can each rediscover this part of us, and that we don't need to be cut off from such higher knowledge. This lesson may help you learn to access this inner part, and let it work better for you. You may see spirit as being a part of you. or you may see it as something outside of you. Whichever you see, it's important to see spirit as something that's here to help you. Can you let go of fear you may have of going deeper into yourself? Of seeing more of you than you may previously have acknowledged? If so, then you're ready for the next step in this program. If not, then it's okay to stop now, and do only the parts of the program that work for you. If you are continuing on with me, I suggest that before you go to the exercise in this chapter, you try to let go of any thought that you can't do this deep work. You can, if you want to. There's nothing that keeps us from getting in touch with the deeper, or higher, aspects of ourselves. We don't need to hold back in any way. We need only to feel the parts of the body that keep us blocked, to work through those parts, and to get in touch with places where we keep ourselves from knowing. It's just about this simple. We all have inside us the knowledge we need to live here, and we need to let go of any reluctance we may have to access this knowledge. If you can learn to do that, you'll be on your way to having a greater understanding of yourself. And this understanding can lead to a much more fulfilled life. If you can reach the place where you know what wisdom your body holds for you, then you can reach a place of higher knowing. You can call this place whatever you want. It doesn't matter what it's called. All that matters is that you reach your own truth, and that you accept what you know. I can help you get there through these exercises, but I can't tell you what to find there. You'll find what you need to know. The only thing I know about you is that when you find that place, when you learn what your body has to tell you, you'll know it. You may question it some, but you'll know it. I encourage you to discover what you know, to continue learning until you're fully satisfied with yourself. There is much wisdom inside us. We just need to let go and find it. Again, let me invite you to do the parts of this program that work for you, and discard the rest, just as you might discard the negative energies in your body that don't work for you. Let this program be a guide for you, if you choose, and let go of any parts that may not speak to you. If this part speaks to you, and you really do want to get in touch with those deeper parts of yourself that may hold greater wisdom for you, then try this exercise and see how you do at finding your own inner self. Exercise 7, Discovering the Inner Self. Following is this exercise in written form. You may choose to have someone read it to you aloud while you practice it. Or you may download an audio version at my site www.authorstone.com/source. When you do this exercise and all others in this series, it's helpful if you're in a place where it's fairly quiet around you, and you have nothing else on which to focus. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position, and close your eyes if it feels right to you. You have many parts that you're not often aware of. We all do. You can get back in touch with those parts, by just allowing it to happen. You can let go of holding yourself back. You've been learning to do that some in the previous exercises. Now, you can let go and learn even more about yourself. You need only to give up fear, and the other emotions, and to grow into who you really are. Begin by letting go of any extra energies in your body, as you've been learning to do. Just relax and let those energies go. Focus on letting go of whatever you don't need. Let the energies come up slowly, as you've been doing in the other exercises. Then let the energies begin to release. This time though, as you let the energies release, let your body begin to expand slowly at the same time. Let go of whatever may keep you from doing this. Let your body begin to expand, at least let it expand in your mind. Let your body slowly expand. Imagine that you're growing. See yourself growing in some way, as if you're expanding slightly. Let go of anything that keeps you from expanding. See if you can grow at the same time you keep an awareness of your physical self. Just feel the body and continue to grow. As you grow, imagine that there are parts of you that you may not always be aware of. Imagine that these parts can come back to you. You can release whatever fear, tension, or whatever has kept you from realizing greater parts of yourself. Reach out with your energy. Let it continue to expand. Let it go wherever it needs to go. Expand it even more now. Just let it go where it needs to. No need to hold back your energy at all. No need to hold on to anything that comes up. Just let go, and expand your energy further. Stop expanding for a moment. See what it feels like in your body now. Can you feel your body? Can you feel your heart? Can you feel your feet? Your hands? Imagine that it's possible to feel any part of your body, and at the same time, to continue expanding your energy. Let your energy expand a little more, and at the same time, relax and feel your body. Can you do both at once? Feel your body, and let your energy expand? If you can, then you're ready to expand even more. Whenever you lose track of what's happening in your body, stop the process for a moment. Just stop expanding, and hold on to the energy you're feeling. Feel your body, and hold the energy at the same time. Then, when you feel ready, let the expansion continue. Continue to the point where you can't feel the energy in your body. To the point where you're not fully aware of your body. Then, stop and be aware of your body once again. Just hold that place and feel both the energy and the body. When you can get so you can expand and feel your body at the same time, you've reached a place I call feeling spirit. You're feeling your body, and you're feeling your spirit or the deeper part of yourself at the same moment. I believe this is the best way to get in touch all our parts. To feel spirit, and feel the body at once. By doing this, we get in touch with the parts that often hold back. We get in touch with the parts we can't see. Most of us aren't very aware that we extend far beyond our bodies. As you do this exercise, try to feel the energy in your body fully. Don't hold your energy back. Just let it expand until you reach the point where you can't feel your body anymore. Then, stop the expansion from happening for a moment, and return to the place of feeling the body again. Hold that space each time, until you're ready to go on with the expansion process. Then just let the process continue. Easily. Gently. Letting your energy expand as it's ready to expand. Each time you feel the need to stop for whatever reason, just do so. Eventually, your body will learn to tell you when to stop, and you can return to your regular state of consciousness. Your body will learn that it can sense itself at the same time that you sense the greater parts of yourself. You'll learn to feel all of you at once. Don't worry about losing yourself in some way. As long as you stay focused on your body, on dealing with whatever comes up in the body, you'll learn to feel both your body and your spirit at the same time. You'll learn that it's okay to feel all parts of you at once. Now, return to the space around you. Let your body return to its normal state. Be sure to take plenty of time to get centered and balanced in your body, before you attempt to get up or do anything physical. After the exercise, you probably found this exercise to be rather powerful, especially if you were ready to listen to some part of yourself. I know I did when I began doing it. We all have those parts inside of us, just waiting for the chance to express themselves. I don't worry too much what spirit has to say to me, as long as it's saying something. I like to be in contact with spirit. When it happens, I like to sit down much as you just did, and let spirit speak to me. It doesn't have to be anything profound. Sometimes it's just chatter of some kind, or even things that sound negative to me. But I let spirit speak to me anyway, because I know this part of me is telling the rest of me to let go of something, or to look at something another way, or maybe to feel some part of my body more. When I hear this voice speaking to me, I let it speak. I don't worry a lot about it, especially if it begins telling me something negative that I don't want to hear. I know it's just something that needs to be said. I listen, and I let go. Much the same as when I do the feeling exercises from earlier. I just listen, and let go, and then I go on with my day, usually feeling much more relaxed and in touch with myself. It's not that Spirit always has to tell me some great bit of wisdom or anything. It's that I'm getting in touch with myself at a deeper level. I'm letting go of anything I don't need to hold on to, by letting Spirit speak to me in this way. I let go and let Spirit speak to me, and I find out whatever it has to say. That's all. No big deal. Just Spirit speaking to me, as it's intended to do. You may find that you learn lots of great things when Spirit speaks to you. Or you may find that it's just words. Or even something negative. Don't worry about it. Especially at first, when you're still learning how to do it. Just listen to what you're hearing, letting the words be said, and go on about your day knowing that you're giving a deeper part of yourself a chance to find its voice. In the next chapter, we'll work further with listening to the voices within you, and how to know one from another. Chapter 8, Integrating Body and Mind. You can learn to integrate your body and your mind. It's not as difficult as it may sound at first. All you need to do is get in touch with the body, discover where you're holding back energy, and let that energy go. You've been doing most of this already. You've been letting go of everything that keeps you out of touch with the body. You've been letting go of places where you've trapped fear. You've been letting go of everything that keeps you from growing. Now, it's time to get in touch with places where emotions keep you from feeling your body. The exercise accompanying this lesson will help you feel places where you block emotions in the body. You'll learn to let go of these places and let the emotions release, in order to let the body clear itself completely of unwanted emotions. Emotions keep us trapped in a perpetual state of fear, which in turn keeps us from feeling our bodies. Do you see how all this is one continuing spiral? Fear begetting energy which begets tension which begets negative thoughts which beget yet more fear. We need to break the pattern, before we can be free to express the energy of the body differently. These exercises have, hopefully, been helping you to begin breaking those old patterns. You've been learning how to get in touch with the body and how to release the old programming that keeps you trapped. And you're learning to integrate body and mind. You're allowing the body to feel itself, and the mind to know itself. When you integrate body and mind, you get in touch with yourself at a very deep level, at the core of your being, and you learn to listen to Spirit. Imagine for a moment that it's possible to get in touch with Spirit and let all your parts begin to function as one integrated whole. We're not just a collection of parts. We're here to be whole. You need to know this, in order to live as an integrated being. You can learn to see yourself as an integrated being. You can let go of any messages to the contrary. And you can release any beliefs that may be keeping you trapped in old ways, seeing old images of yourself. By seeing yourself in this new way, as an integrated being, you may find it possible to open up more to others. You may be able to let go of the illusion that you need to protect yourself. Energetic Healing, the second program in this series, will help you learn to release the fear that you need to protect yourself. You'll learn more about what it's like to be here somewhat independent of others and their needs. You'll learn to work with your own energy and let go of feeling so responsible for other people. You can become an integrated being, blending body, mind and spirit into one functioning whole. You need only to believe that it's true, and let it happen. You can learn to not hold back. You can learn to let go of whatever has stopped you from being whole. Does becoming a whole being sound too impossible to imagine? Why would you have come here to be any less than what you are? With the help of these exercises, you can become who you are. Entertain the possibility that you are who you are. I don't know how you could be anything else. So imagine that you're fully who you are. What might it be like to integrate all those parts of yourself into one complete whole? And why be any less? What if you could do this and not hold anything back? What if you could be yourself? You don't have to hold on to anything that isn't you, any old messages, or fears, or anything. You can let go and be yourself. To help you do this, I've created an exercise to help you get in better touch with places where emotions keep you from being who you are. Exercise 8, Releasing Emotions. We all store emotions many places in our bodies. For most of us, it's a struggle to get in touch with those emotions, and to learn to release them. Many of us hold on to the emotions in our bodies because we're afraid to release them. You've worked with letting go of fear in previous exercises. Now, in this exercise, I'd like you to begin to let go of the emotions themselves. You don't need to worry about the energies behind the emotions, as you do this exercise. Just know that each time you release emotions, you're also releasing the energies that have caused the emotions. As you do this exercise, just imagine that you can let go of emotions, by letting go of whatever comes up in your body. Following is this exercise in written form. You may choose to have someone read it to you aloud while you practice it. Or you may download an audio version at my site www.authorstone.com/source. When you do this exercise and all others in this series, it's helpful if you're in a place where it's fairly quiet around you, and you have nothing else on which to focus. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position, and close your eyes if it feels right to you. Begin in the usual way, by sitting or lying comfortably, and beginning to relax. Be gentle with yourself. Just let yourself float gently into a relaxed state. As you begin to relax deeper, let go of any emotions that may come up. Just let go of the emotion, and see it drifting gently away. Just let go and see what it's like to be free of that emotion. You don't need to do anything in particular to release it. You just need to let go of it and see it drifting away. Every time you work with an emotion in this way, you learn that to let go of the emotion. Once you get in touch with it. The problem is that most of us aren't very good at getting in touch with emotions. We hold on to them, and we don't want to feel them, so we keep them trapped inside us. When we let go of them, we feel them, and we may not want to do that. So we hold on to them. You have to let go of an emotion before you can understand what's behind the emotion. You have to let go of an emotion before you can feel it. And you have to feel an emotion before you can be free of it. The only way to get rid of an emotion is to feel it. If you hold on to it, you're stuck with it. And you're stuck with the results of it. For a moment, let yourself begin to get in touch with an emotion again. Any emotion in your body will do. Just choose one and let yourself feel it. Don't hold back any sensations that may arise. Focus on where you feel the emotion in the body. Let the sensation continue to arise. Let go of any fear that may come up with the sensation. Keep letting go of whatever comes up, and let it all release. Tear, tension, stress, thoughts. Let it all go. Let go of anything that comes up, as you continue to focus on the emotion. It's possible to let go of fear, to not hold back. You can release fear as it comes up. You can release tension, and other sensations, just by being aware of emotions you hold in your body. Emotions are so connected with all other sensations in the body that just by feeling the emotion, we can get rid of the negative effects of the emotion. Most of us release emotions at least partly by acting them out. It's far better to learn to release emotions by feeling them, than to be constantly at the mercy of them. Releasing emotions in this way can help you live a calmer, more peaceful life. You can more relaxed life, free of many of the effects of emotions. Again, be sure to take plenty of time to get centered and balanced in your body, before you attempt to get up or do anything physical. After the exercise, this exercise was developed especially to help you get in touch with places in your body that hold on to things that really aren't you at all, fears and emotions that keep you trapped in somebody else's reality. Other people's ideas and thoughts and feelings and all the things you've taken on in your life. You can let go of all the parts of you that aren't you. Right now, when you're ready, go on to the next chapter. We'll present more information about how pain keeps us trapped in our bodies and how we can discover new ways to move beyond it. Chapter 9, Pain and How to Release It. We have pain in our bodies for good reasons. Sometimes, the pain is alerting us that something is malfunctioning. Other times, the pain is there because of old injuries, or old tension of some kind. Still other times, we may have pain because we haven't dealt with old issues. Those issues will keep coming up in the form of pain, and telling us to do something about them. This last kind of pain is what I'm addressing in this lesson. I'd like you to look at places where you have pain that hasn't been dealt with. Often, we cover up pain because we don't want to look at it. We may think it's too painful to explore. We may have memories associated with the pain. We may have other reasons for avoiding it. Sometimes, of course, we do face pain and work to alleviate it, particularly where there's serious illness or injury. Other times, we avoid pain which may not be so acute, or so obvious. When we avoid pain, it often stays until we do face it. Since it's there to tell us something, when we don't listen, we can count on it to stay until we do listen. We may be sore, or tense, or our movements will be limited in some way, or any number of other things may happen. But one way or another, the pain will stay until we acknowledge it and do something about it. If you ignore a place that hurts long enough, it'll cause some more serious problem in the body. It'll escalate to the place where you can't ignore it. It's not healthy to ignore pain. Pain may be telling you that if you don't take care of something now, you'll have bigger problems later. If you want to get rid of pain, first you have to notice it. If you ignore what's in your body as pain, sooner or later, it will force you to notice it. Pain is always associated with something that's happened to us. This may seem obvious, but it's important to know. Pain is never something that just comes along randomly. We may think it's random. But it's not. Pain comes because we did something, or we experienced something, or we just happened into something, and that something has gotten stuck in our bodies in the form of pain. Pain will also let you know what's going on under it, if you ask. That is, just as in the earlier lessons on listening to your body, you can learn to listen to pain. You can ask pain what it has to tell you, and you can let it speak. Pain can tell you what's going on in that part of your body. It can tell you to stop and listen, or to speed up, or to go somewhere else that might be better for you, and a lot more. Pain can even give you direct advice. It can see where you may be doing something wrong, and it can tell you what would be better to do. If we listen to pain, we'll learn how to do our lives better. We'll learn how not to run into pain so often. And we'll learn how to give our bodies what they need, so they won't hurt so much. Pain can help us get in touch with ourselves, if we'll just listen to it. See if this exercise can help you get in touch with places in the body where you carry chronic pain. Exercise 9, Letting Go of Pain. This exercise will help you become more accustomed to feeling pain in your body, and to working with pain in perhaps a new way for you. Following is this exercise in written form. You may choose to have someone read it to you aloud while you practice it. Or you may download an audio version at my site www.authorsden.com/source. When you do this exercise and all others in this series, it's helpful if you're in a place where it's fairly quiet around you, and you have nothing else on which to focus. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position, and close your eyes if it feels right to you. First, I'd like you to see if you can feel a place in your body where you hold on to pain. There are probably many places from which to choose. Most of us carry pain in lots of places, and when we stop and look we can find them easily. Most of us are just too busy to think about it most of the time, so we ignore the pain and go about our lives. The problem is that the pain builds up more and more until it needs to cause some sort of malfunction to get our attention. We may get sick. Or we may injure ourselves in order to get our own attention. It's much better if we can listen first, before the pain escalates into something major. Even chronic pain isn't difficult to find. Recognizing pain isn't so difficult, once we stop and look or listen for it. As you begin this exercise, Let go of any little pains that may occur. We all have little pains, little aches and pains, in our bodies that come up all the time. This exercise is intended to help you work with the bigger pains, the ones that may indicate some kind of chronic tension, or perhaps a physical problem that needs to be addressed. Look particularly for places where pain has kept you immobilized in some way, or where you've carried so much tension around the pain that you can't use that part normally. This may be a place that's so tight that your movements are restricted in some way. Or maybe a place you can't even feel. It may be almost numb. Go into that place in a way that at first the pain begins to feel even more. Let go of fear of feeling the pain and go deeper into the area. You're not going to do anything here to aggravate the problem. You're not going to move anything that doesn't want to move. You're just going to go into the pain, to feel the pain, and let go of whatever comes up, as you've been doing in previous exercises. To recognize pain for what it is, we must first feel the pain. We must go deeper into the pain. I'd like you to feel that place more deeply now. To feel what it's like inside the pain. You don't have to do anything with the pain. Don't even think about it, if you don't want to. Just let the pain be there. Don't hold it back. Just let it be there. Just let go of pain and don't hold it back. Now, if you can, go even deeper into the pain. Let go of fear and go deeper into it. Just see what the pain has to tell you. Can you see the pain? Can you see what might be causing it? Maybe you know something about the pain already. But do you really know what might be causing it? Can you look inside the pain and see what it has to tell you? Perhaps, you can feel the energy in that place, and let the energy begin to release. Don't focus too much of releasing energy right now. Just feel the pain and let it begin to release. Let the pain go, slowly at first, and then perhaps more fully. Just let it go and see what it may want to do. If you're holding on to fear, and the pain won't move, you may need to reassure the pain that there's nothing it has to do. You don't have to move the pain. You don't have to do anything at all. You just need to be with the pain, to let it move if it wants to, and if not, to let it stay. You don't need to move anything. The pain will move when it's ready. There's no need to force it in any way. Now, let go of whatever comes up around the pain. If there's a place which feels particularly sensitive, let that sensitivity come up, and let it go. Nothing to hold on to. Nothing to feel. No need to hold back anything. Just let the pain come up and release. Let go of whatever you need to release along the way. Let go of everything now. Just let go, and be with the pain. Let the pain be there. Let go of anything that's ready to release. Let the pain be there. Just be with it. See once again if it has anything to say to you. Let go, and see what it wants you to know. Then, keep letting go, until you see the pain easing some. You may see colors associated with the pain. You may see energy in the body in one way or another. Light, or color, or tension, or images. Whatever you see, just let it be okay. Don't hold back. Don't keep the pain from feeling. Just feel it. And then let it go. Now, let go a little more deeply. Just go deeper, and deeper, into the pain. Let the pain be there. Let go some more. And let it be there. Nothing to do. Nothing to release. Nothing to hold on to. Let the pain be there. And let it release. As you feel ready, go to another place in the body and do the same process with the pain that's there. Let go of whatever you need to let go of. Keep doing this process as long as you want, with various places in the body. Then, when you feel ready, open your eyes and return to your normal consciousness. Just let go and come back to the space around you. Let go of anything you may be feeling, and know that it's okay to feel pain whenever you need to feel it. And it's okay to release it. Be sure to take plenty of time to get centered and balanced in your body. before you attempt to get up or do anything physical. After the exercise, if that exercise got you in touch with some places where there's a great deal of pain in your body, just know that it's okay to keep releasing the pain. Sometimes, when you do these exercises, you open up areas in the body that have been blocked for some time. This is always good, although sometimes it carries with it a lot of emotional charge or physical pain. I believe that every time we open up these areas, it's for the better. I believe that we can deal with the pain much better when it's out in the open, instead of buried deep inside us. If you feel there's too much pain to deal with at one time, you need only to ask to be relieved of the burden of it for a time. Just let Spirit take away whatever pain you don't want to deal with. Let go of needing to deal with all of it at once. You don't have to do everything at once. Releasing pain, like the other exercises here, is a lifelong process. There's no need to do it all now. You can work with it more when you're ready. As you continue with this work, you'll get better and better at letting go and letting things process in their own time. Chapter 10, Developing a Daily Practice. Everything you've learned and practiced in this program up to now has hopefully brought you to a place of better understanding of your body. I hope you now can see that the human body was meant to be experienced, rather than denied or suppressed in any way. We are sensing, feeling beings. We didn't come here to be out of touch with our bodies. I know that many people refuse to feel their bodies, that we're often afraid of what we may feel. I know, too, that many of us have good reasons not to feel our bodies. Yet, I also know that if we don't feel our bodies, we're going to pay for it somehow. We're either going to get sick, or suffer lifelong discomfort, or something else is going to happen to us. Because if we don't feel our bodies, we're not healthy, no matter what may be happening on the surface. We may look healthy, in general, but we're not healthy if we're not in touch with our bodies. If you did these exercises and realized that you need some help getting in better touch with your body, I suggest that you continue working with the program. If you realized that there are places in your body where you carry a great deal of stress, or tension, or all the other negative things you may be holding on to, then I suggest that you work with additional ways to clear your body. There are many wonderful programs for stress relief and for getting in touch. I invite you to explore the options and keep looking until you find tools that you like. There are also many ways that don't work so well, some that are highly touted. Keep looking until you find the ones that are right for you. For a total stress relief program to work for me, it must have a strong relaxation component. It must give me time to relax and let go. If it doesn't, I don't care how fine a fitness program it is, it's not the whole answer. I must have a program that gives me a chance to get in touch with myself at a deep level. I hope you can find a program that gives you a chance to really understanding yourself. I hope you can make friends with your body. I hope you can come to terms with places where you've carried a lot of grief, or tension, or stress of any kind. I hope you can keep working with these exercises until you find the answers inside you. We all do know inside us what we need to know. We all have it there, often under years of neglect. And while it may be too late for you to avoid all that stress, you can begin to release it. It's never too late to begin. You can always realize marvelous things about yourself even at an older age. Repeat this program's exercises as often as you like. I hope you can incorporate some of them into your daily life, in whatever manner seems appropriate for you. Know that you are always at choice about how you relax, how you exercise, how you spend your life. Let this program work for you as you best see fit. Discard any parts that feel extraneous, strenuous, or in any other way inappropriate for you to be doing. I provide all this information and exercises from my own experience, and don't pretend to know what's right for you. I hope also that you can get in touch with your body more deeply, through whichever methods you follow, because I truly believe that by getting in touch with our bodies and with what's going on in mind and body, we can learn to follow our spirit and be more healthy in all aspects of our being. I provide one final exercise here in part 1 of this book, intended to help you gain one last perspective on the relaxation process. That is, that relaxation should be enjoyable, that it should be easy, and that it should never take you any place you're not prepared to go. Exercise 10, Total Body Relaxation. Following is this exercise in written form. You may choose to have someone read it to you aloud while you practice it. Or you may download an audio version at my site www.authorsden.com/source. When you do this exercise and all others in this series, it's helpful if you're in a place where it's fairly quiet around you, and you have nothing else on which to focus. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position, and close your eyes if it feels right to you. Additionally, for this exercise prepare yourself to rest for a while. Put on some soft music if you like. Give yourself a chance to rest for a time after the exercise ends. If you can, you may even play the exercise before falling asleep at night. Then just let the music take you into a relaxed state, and continue to rest afterwards. Begin this exercise, as you've done before, by letting go as deeply as you can. You've learned to let go of pain, tension, and other sensations. You've learned to let go of fear and other emotions. Now, just let all those things go. Just relax and don't hold on to anything. It's time for you to take some time completely for yourself. Don't hold on to anything, or anybody. Just let go, and relax as deeply as you can. Perhaps, take several really deep breaths. Just let go and draw the air all the way down into your belly. Continue to breathe this way as long as it's comfortable. Maybe you'll just fall asleep breathing this way. Keep letting go. Don't hold back at all. It's time for you to focus on yourself. It's time to let go completely. As you breathe, focus on drawing air all the way down into your body. It's time to let go of whatever you may be holding on to. It's time to relax deeply, fully. Just keep letting go. Keep relaxing. Letting go deeper and deeper into a relaxed state. Just letting go. No more holding on. No more holding back. No more tension, or stress, or fear. Letting go more and more. Letting go deeper and deeper. Completely letting go of all the tension in your body. All the stress. All the grief. All the old energies. Just letting go. Relaxing your body deeply. Letting go of all the old energies. Letting new energy begin to draw down through your body. The peaceful, relaxing energy of sleep. Letting sleep come to you. Nothing to hold it back. Nothing to hold on to. Nothing to keep you from relaxing completely. Just letting go now. Deeper and deeper down. Letting go, and relaxing deeply. Let go now of everything in your heart. Everything in your head. Everything in your hands. Your feet. Letting go of everything in your body. Completely relaxing, and letting go. Let all the fear go out of your body. Let all the energy release from your heart. Let go of all fear, and tension, and stress. Just continue letting go. Go peacefully into total relaxation. Let yourself that it's time relax very deeply, even to fall asleep if that's appropriate now. Let your body continue to relax all night, or for however long you have. Just let go and don't hold anything back. You can relax very deeply, or fall asleep now, fully relaxed, letting your body continue to relax. Let your body do whatever it needs to do to help you be more relaxed, more healthy, more in tune with your total beingness. Let go and let your body be however it needs to be. Let go. Be free of whatever experience is appropriate for you to have now. If you must come back into the room at some point, be sure to take plenty of time to get centered and balanced in your body, before you attempt to get up or do anything physical. Be sure you're wide awake before rising. If you have the luxury of being able to stay asleep for a time, enjoy the deep and restful sleep. If you do choose to come back immediately after doing the exercise, please be sure you're fully conscious in your body before resuming your normal activities. This completes the 10 lessons of this relaxation program. Feel free to go back and repeat any exercises in whatever order you wish. Some techniques will likely speak to you more than others. I hope you can incorporate at least some of these exercises into your life. I wish you a successful path to relaxation. About the author. Gordon Rosenberg is a healing arts practitioner, writer, and self-awareness guide. Gordon awakened his natural healing and intuitive abilities through years of exploration and practice with many leading-edge technologies. He is a Reiki master teacher who works with vibrational healing energies through touch, sound, music, movement, and deep relaxation techniques. He's conducted some 6,000 individual energy balancing sessions and taught many students. Beginning in the early 1980s, Gordon studied relaxation and stress relief, including the work of such leading therapists as Dr. Herbert Benson, Dr. Hans Selye, Dr. Bernie Siegel, John Kabat-Zinn, Ph.D., Buddhist scholar Stephen Levine, and many others. He soon developed a program intended to help people in high-stress work environments learn to relax and gain more balance in their lives. That work led eventually to the creation of his own full relaxation program in the mid-1990s, including the easy-to-follow exercises in this book developed from his studies and practice with clients.